Everybody, it's time for sports. I'm Ricardo Lightbourn. Tonight, folks, I'm dedicating this one to Valdez Newbold, who's celebrating tonight, and Tracy Beckles. She's over there in Hurricane Lounge, and yep, she actually kidnapped a cat so she could get her voice back. You know how that goes, right? High school Oriole Nose was in an Nesbitt volleyball jamboree played on Saturday at the St. George's Gym. Guess what? The Jaguars served by the Jack Haywood Wildcats 25-18 and 25-15 in the senior boys title. Shaquille Butterfield was also named the MVP. As far as the girls, let's go on court and see who won. Youth in Action took on the Nesbitt Randall Angels in the GBVA Ladies Clash at the St. George's Gym. The Angels serving and looking to make a run at Youth in Action in a tight game. Youth in Action actually had some problems in the early going. It's called miscues, and the Angels cashed in. Good play at the net. Nesbitt with the set and the kill on the play. Youth in Action also needed a quick timeout to settle down. The Nesbitt Angels had a game plan and focus. The game plan was the good set and took whatever the Youth in Action defense gave. Point here. Youth in Action looking to give the Angels a game of it and some very costly areas. Youth in Action also took the first set, get the score, 25-21 on the second set, 27-25. But Nesbitt Reynolds then went back and took the next three, 25-21, 25-14, 15-10 to win the match. The Grand Mama Shipyard Cruisers and GT Defenders on court in the men's showdown. The defenders came to play and watched a good set by the Sharks, but the block. The Sharks actually stuck to their game plan, and they used the tools to their advantage, the good dink here. Defenders got off to a good start and took the first set 25-19. The Shipyard then rolled up their sleeves and rolled off three sets, 26-24, 25-23, and 25-22 the score. The defenders had a defensive meltdown. And I do apologize. That is not the high school volleyball championship. That is the Grand Mama Volleyball Association having a game, and again, the human error is interesting. Tip-off classic underway, Jack Haywood Gymnasium, folks. And let me tell you that it was a pretty good one as well. The 21st edition of the event as well. The Pizza Coca-Cola Powerade is the event, and Wayne Flapsmith says that it promises to be a very, very exciting event for everybody.
No matter what school they're from, we hope that they demonstrate a high level of sportsmanship. This year is a special year because everyone tries to get what is so special that they be vying for is this special ring. And this ring goes a long way because when you talk about the tournament, you will have bragging rights from the time you put this ring on to the time you depart this earth, because this is a demo of your accomplishment. Some teams would have never won this ring before. Some teams have several rings. Some people have been close to winning this ring, but they've yet to get it. But congratulations to them nevertheless.
Well, the tension is also mounting between the defending champion Tabernacle Falcons and St. George's Jaguars. Here's what our coaches Bain and Sayers had to say about how this tournament should pan out this year.
It's going to be that's tall order with teams like St. George's and 8 Mile Rock, Jack Haywood. You know, those guys are usually very strong, and so it's going to be real hard to, especially St. George's, it's going to be really hard to take down a team like St. George's with its head coach and with all that power coming from St. George's this year.
We have a lot of group of young men, not just our team, but a lot of teams who would love to be in the finals. And our goal is the same as anybody else's, to be in the finals. And when you're fighting a perennial power like Tabernacle year in, year out with the kind of talent that they have every year, I mean, it's a tough deal. And, I'm humbled to feel that they think so highly of us. That means we're doing something right, So we're just excited to be here. But, I feel like teams like Sunline and Tabernacle, they're the teams that we got to go after.
And it should be a great tournament. It's going to run through until next Monday. Well, the Grand Mama Amateur Softball Association Championships are continued Friday night at the Plex. Pat's Uniform Reds and Control Chemical Sweepers in Game 5 or Game 6. Well, we'll find out which one it is right now. The Pat's Uniform Reds heading to the dugout and up 3-2. Control Chemical Sweepers getting loose and ready. Fans of the ballpark waiting for Game 6. The Sweepers going over the game plan in a must-win situation down to the Reds. The Reds mulling and wondering when will they play ball. The two managers meeting with the commissioner and the umpires for game, is it 5 or 6? The players looking for answers as whether or not they're going to play, and it's 10 p.m. The fans at the ballpark with that look. Will the players take the field is now the question. The two managers and the umpires are at home plate. The question is game 5 or game 6 to be played. There was no decision made at home plate, and so the meeting had to be taken upstairs into the scorer's booth. That meeting in the scorer's booth was a heated one, and the question of a protest filed on or off the field and when, or if that protest for game 5 is going to be 5 innings or what. At the ballpark, the fans are becoming restless and looking for a ball game. After the meeting and discussions, the Reds and the Sweepers finally took the field early in the morning in Game 6 of the series. The Pat uniformed Reds defeated the Control Chemical Sweepers 12-8 to win this series 4-2. Ken Stowe went the distance and got the championship win. The loss goes to Quentin Cooper. Now the Pat uniformed Reds will represent the Grand Bahama in the men's division of the Nationals end of the month. The Candice Wolverines in the ladies. Abaco will send the Abaco Grocery Diamond Dolls and the Creator Bulldogs. I got to say to my fraternity brother, Sean Johnson, happy birthday, my man. It's pie no pie. You know what I'm talking about. That's a look at.